gotta be a weirdo if your name Bad Bunny and you a man.
I'm not surprised the NFL to do something like this. You know, that's how they got that political crap. They like they good guys and they not. But you know, Bad Bunny keep it. Where's Bad Bunny from?
He's from Puerto Rico.
He's Puerto Rico. You don't want to. If you don't like the U.S., keep his ass over there.
Apparently, well, Puerto Rico is part of the U.S.
I know, but still, if you don't want, he don't like the U.S. I mean, don't come in and perform.
I would also like to just remind everybody that Bad Bunny doesn't hate America. He is a American because Puerto Ricans are also American.
When I watch the NFL, I watch it to watch football. The person who's shaking his booty at the halftime show like a weenie and probably gonna do some songs in Spanish, I'm not listening to them anyway. Now more than ever, we need to keep history from repeating itself. If we can't learn from the past and be better, then we're fools. What happened recently, the same thing happened in 1968, and you need to know about it. That's why I recommend watching RFK Legacy on Angel. This is a new docufilm produced by Oliver Stone, and it tells the story of Robert F. Kennedy, a man who stood for truth and justice and ultimately gave everything for it, and how his son, RFK Jr., whom we love, has carried the torch forward. And these men weren't afraid to go toe-to-toe with the establishment, big corporations, and corrupt institutions. And they weren't preaching division. They were calling for unity. This docufilm lays it all out. It shows you who Robert F. Kennedy really was, what shaped him, and what inspired RFK Jr. to step up and do what he's doing today. Their story is powerful, it's real, and it can motivate us to keep pushing forward, to heal, and to carry the legacy into our lives. Go stream RFK Legacy right now on Angel. Watch it with your family, talk about it, share it, and let it inspire you to keep shining a light in dark places. I want to play this quick clip of Hall of Famer Eric Dickerson. They caught him at LAX. I'm pretty sure it's LAX. Everybody get caught at LAX like this. And they came up to him to talk to him about Bad Bunny. And I ain't never heard of Bad Bunny a day in my life. I guess he's an artist. I don't know if he sing or he rap. I don't know. And you gotta be, I won't say it the G word or the F word. I don't know which one I want to use. You gotta be a weirdo if your name Bad Bunny and you a man. What man named Bad Bunny? That sound like some fruitcake stuff. I'm Bad Bunny. And then I guess I saw a video of this fool speaking Spanish. If you don't like it, then you speak Spanish. You speak Spanish then. Hey, y'all got him at the Super Bowl. Here's what a Hall of Famer said about it. Come on, roll the clip.
I'm not surprised the NFL to do something like this. You know, that's how they got that political crap. They like they good guys and they not. But you know, Bad Bunny keep it. Where's Bad Bunny from?
He's from Puerto Rico.
He's Puerto Rico. You don't want to. If you don't like the U.S., keep his ass over there.
Apparently, well, Puerto Rico is part of the U.S.
I know, but still, if you don't want, he don't like the U.S. I mean, don't come in and perform.
A lot of people, parents are kind of up in arms because some of his content's kind of adult.
Yeah.
He talks about partying, women, this and that. You know, what do you make of that? Is that okay?
I mean, what songs don't? What about the rappers? I mean, you know, hey, like I said, I mean, I heard some stuff he said about the United States. So, you know, I'm from the U.S. I love my country. And if you don't like the United States, get your ass out here. Don't come over here.
Do you think the NFL kind of puts this in place so people have conversations to make controversy? Because it seems like sometimes they might do that, right?
The NFL is crooked than the federal government. Way crooked than the federal government ever be. So, I mean, you know, I know the NFL is. They don't care about their players. You know,
so corruption from the top.
Don't give me on
no,
that.
I know. We know that the elites all over are pretty corrupt, right? Money makes people corrupt. Right. Would you say?
NFL is ultra corrupt.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's true. You know, Bad Bunny says something about the U.S. You know, don't come here and perform.
Yeah.
You know, don't come here. You know, stay in the country. I mean, I know the U.S. Puerto Rico is part of the U.S., but it's not the U.S. That's what I look at it. You know, that's what I mean. I just feel like that. You know, they get these performers and they say all this controversial stuff about the United States, like they hate the U.S. and all that kind of stuff. And if you hate the U.S., don't come here.
I don't know what else needs to be said. Eric Dickerson got a pretty significant say in the NFL, Hall of Famer, one of the greatest running backs to ever play in the NFL. You know, at the time, he was one of the biggest and fastest running backs to ever play in the NFL. Only Bo Jackson probably was faster than he was. But I agree with him 1,000%. Why is the NFL doing this?
So early
Earlier this week, music superstar Bad Bunny announced... Anyway, he announced that he's headlining the Super Bowl halftime show. But Homeland Security advisor Corey Lewandowski just told conservative podcaster Benny Johnson who else will be too. Watch.
Will ICE have enforcement at the Super Bowl for the Bad Bunny Super Bowl halftime show?
Benny, there is nowhere that you can provide safe haven to people who are in this country illegally, not the Super Bowl and nowhere else. We will find you. We will apprehend you. We will put you in a detention facility, and we will deport you. So know that that is a very real situation under this administration. It's so shameful that they've decided to pick somebody who just seems to hate America so much to represent them at the halftime game.
We will arrest you, but they hate America. Okay. So Bad Bunny has spoken out against Trump's immigration policies, and he even refused to do a nationwide U.S. tour because of ICE raids. Now, is that why they're sending ICE to the game? They're mad at Bad Bunny, right?
There is no doubt that the Latino community is taking a victory lap on this because, listen, you know, at a time when you see Latino immigrants being racially profiled, when you see immigrants being hunted down like animals, when it's been a really hard 9 months for the Latino community, most of us, many of us, to hear that Bad Bunny is going to be in that huge stage representing gives us something to be happy about and to celebrate. And you know what? The more mad they are, the more gleeful I am. So the fact that the racist snowflakes are having a meltdown that Bad Bunny is going to be there, I have news for them. Bad Bunny was already in the Super Bowl halftime. He was the guest artist with Shakira in 2020. And you know what? None of your heads exploded. So it's okay. You're going to be fine. When somebody says another racist hand to hold.
The Supreme Court ruled that federal agents can get you and question you if you are speaking Spanish or if you look Spanish.
Yes.
They can take you in for questioning.
Yes.
See, they gasped because I said to somebody, I want to read that because I don't think people know that the Supreme Court itself is racial profiling.
Sonia Sotomayor talked to hear. Yeah, that happened about a month or two ago. It's a despicable precedent that they've set. But I will say, as someone who's Puerto Rican, I'm going to be watching Bad Bunny. I'm going to be understanding everything that he's saying because I'm bilingual. There are going to be a lot of people there because, by the way, even though the NFL tickets are $6,500 on average a piece, guess what? American search sessions for travel to Santa Clara in February 2026, where this is going to be held, surged 501% this week. So there are going to be a lot of Bad Bunny fans, myself included, enjoying the Super Bowl, and he's going to be bringing a lot of money to the mainland of the United States. And I would also like to just remind everybody that Bad Bunny doesn't hate America. He is a American because Puerto Ricans are also American.
Why is the NFL doing this? There's a part of me that think that it's doing a political stunt. It's almost like the person doing the halftime show is unaware about what's going on in the world in the NFL. And I'm going to add this because I don't want to be superfluous and act like I just really care about this. I don't watch the halftime show anyway. When I watch the NFL, I watch it to watch football. Okay? The person who's shaking his booty at the halftime show like a weenie and probably going to do some songs in Spanish, I'm not listening to them anyway. They have nothing to do with the game of football. This is for advertisers and bring out other people who like Lil Bunny or whatever his name is to watch the halftime show.